Hello everyone, Luke Smith here. We are going to do a Chris Can reading of 2025. It's actually Tuesday the 30th of December right now. Tomorrow I'm going to do my yearly review, but we're going to do the tradition of reading whatever dumb shit Chris Can has done every year. So, 2025 is the 17th year since Chris's discovery. It's been 17 years already. Given his decline in online presence, there is not much that stood out in history in 2025. The year started off. That's fine. Check my recordings. The year started off with the Charlottesville Fashion Square, a big part of Chris's youth and young adulthood, and another place he was permanently banned from, having its doors closed for good. Oh yeah, the Charlottesville Fashion Square. I remember reading about that. Closed its doors at the beginning of the year. His relationship with Flutter is still currently ongoing, and there is now being a clear, high quality picture of her posted online, and on at least two occasions of having been accompanied with Chris in Finland. Where does he get this money from to go to Finland? It's like such a long way away from where he is. It's like 12 hours. So, January. And there's also like main articles. To be fair, I haven't read all of the monthly updates because I got bored of them because they're all like samey. But I will read the December one. Mainly because it ain't updated on the 2025 page. Chris made himself exceedingly scarce in the first month of the year, going unseen by anyone for the first time since October 2024. Although, throughout the month he would upload 3 more reviews of his kit-bashed figurines. He's been doing a lot of reviews this year. On the 18th, it was discovered through a search made by a quickie editor that Family Search held a detailed record of Chris's family tree, appearing to confirm that he was indeed a distant Cherokee ancestry. He did actually say that like years ago. He said that he was Cherokee based, putting the claims that he made almost 20 years ago are put in page the claims. Yeah, that was actually true. On the 20th, Trump was sworn in as President of the United States, much to Chris's dismay. On the 31st, the Charlottesville Fashion Square, foremost love Chris haunt and centre of much of Chris's young and adult life, closed its doors for good after 45 years of service. Yeah, no more. February. On the 1st of the month, Chris uploaded a rambling, law-laden post to Quicklight titled The Auto Box of Quickville. February the 4th saw Chris teasing his new Talking Sonicoo and Rosie Glue plushies, officially announcing them on the 6th. Chris and Flutter were spotted again in public at a pet store on the 14th. On the 24th, saw Chris reaching his 43rd birthday. On the same day, Barbara was also photographed and recorded speaking to visitors for the first time since January 2024. Leave her the fuck alone. Why are you tormenting a rape victim? It's annoying. March. On March the 14th, Chris ended his YouTube hiatus by posting two videos. One in which he read a previously unreleased chapter of the Sonicoo story, and a live stream of him playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. This playthrough was continued on the 29th. This month saw the 25th anniversary of Sonicoo's creation, and marked the second full year since Chris's release from jail. Compared to recent months, Chris was considerably more active on social media, making several dozen posts across Twitter and Blue Sky. He continued to go unseen in public, save for a single unconfirmed sighting on the 17th that reportedly took place at a Food Lion in an unknown location. April. April saw 2 new additions to Chris's series of reviews of his kit-bashed figurines, and 1 new installment of his reviews of positive comments on his Etsy page. Current information suggests that Chris spent most, if not all the month in Finland on his 4th known visit to the country, with photos and sightings emerging around this time, proving that Chris has once that Chris had once again visited Helsinki. Outside of this, his online activity was extremely limited, making only a single post on Twitter at the very end of the month. Additionally, a new episode of the Chris Clan's Conspiracy finally released, which includes interview footage from March 2024 and a portion of previously unseen writings from the Goddess Log, Chris's jail diary. That was in April. Jesus, got a lot. I thought it was like a couple of months ago that other documentary piece come out. That is that is well. Just give me 1 second. Oh, I guess my head is like so blocked up at the minute. It's like another cold. I think I've got coming. May. Chris started out the month by giving his thoughts on the drama involving Cyberspark and I Love Kim Possible a lot. A few days later, he put a copyright claim on the Gino Samuel Sonic animated series for infringing on the right to steal copyrighted characters, even though Chris Clan has been using copyrighted characters without permission to create Sonic. His 4th trip to Finland was confirmed to be concluded a few days later, as he attended the Festival of Light in Lynchburg on the 10th of May. He also continued to upload more boring and unwatchable videos during the month. On the 17th of May, Chris was paused his gaming live stream to call a donor named Walter White. In their nearly 20-minute chat, Chris is notably pressed for details about Big Island, Finland and Flutter for the first time. Chris admitted to being in Big Island, but outright denied ever going to Finland, even though there's pictures of him in Finland. Despite the overwhelming evidence, he refused to give any information about Flutter to the donor, even after being bribed with money. Although he felt comfortable enough to tell him that she supposedly lives in Philadelphia and goes to university there. 2 days after the incident, Chris uploaded Grounded Deep Response, a rather lengthy and introspective apology video in which he fails to properly take accountability. Chris makes it transparent that he wants to be recognised for his maturity and growth, which will technically be fair criticism to those who don't recognise the difference between the classic and the more modern Chris. Although he only says this because he doesn't like the way his viewers treat him, something which has been gnawing at him for months. The donation money apparently wasn't enough to keep the stress from piling up, as Chris holds back tears in the video, threatening to quit doing live streams if the treatment continues. So far, it seems Chris has followed through with this threat and feels more comfortable uploading pre-recorded videos. So that was a busy month for him. June. Chris uploaded more pre-recorded Transformers videos this month. On the 7th of June, he accidentally posted a picture which contained a partially obscured photograph of himself at an amusement park in Finland. Although he hasn't acknowledged it yet, he created his very own AI chatbot replica of himself via Character AI, sharing and endorsing the bot as a substitute for asking him questions on the 8th of June. The next day, the donor Walter White repeatedly called Chris's phone, in which Chris hung up quickly, angrily saying that Walt betrayed him and threatened to finally block his number. Chris would then remain pretty silent for the following weeks. July. Chris uploaded more pre-recorded Transformers videos this month. On the 23rd of July, he would be spotted back in Finland with Flutter, making his 5th trip to the country. How much money is he earning just by doing this shit? Like, seriously, I mean, I know it's the inflator stuff, but they're keeping most of that money. They're hardly paying him at all. Notably, they were out shopping at a market in Ruma, making it the first time they've been seen outside of the capital of Helsinki. August, Chris and Flutter were seen again in America, in Lynchburg and in the Red Lobster. Chris reviews The King of the Hill and more tenuous Transformers videos. That was obviously the new King of the Hill, the new series that came out. September, Chris addressed the supposed Sonic medallion curse and also destroyed his medallion and reforged it from the remnants. He also uploaded a video claiming to speak Hasidic. October saw Chris sing a new version of his Incel album and got a shout out on Smiling Friends. So I haven't seen Smiling Friends season 3 yet. It's not out in the UK for some reason. It's normally on 4 on demand, but I don't know why it's not on there yet. November. Chris revealed Bob's last words and published a ton of boring Transformers content, including different versions of the same music video. He also was seen in Target. And December, we're going to read them December right now. December 2025, Chris uploaded a ton of Transformers videos and went to Finland with Flutter this month, as he did in 2024. Okay, so this lagged on. 1st of December, Chris publishes a video. 3rd of December, Chris publishes another video, and then another video. On the 5th, it's another video. It's a ton of videos. I'm just like trying to skim through it, see if there's any like interesting ones. So he starts accepting digital commissions on the 8th there. Yeah, it's boring stuff. But like recently, yesterday, even though he uploaded another video, he was also seen at a forum shopping centre in Helsinki. So yeah, this is this is it right here. On the 29th of December, TikTok user posted a recording of Chris and Flutter on an escalator in the Forum Shopping Centre in Helsinki, Finland. I'm gonna have a look at this. That's apparently Chris. Well, what a boring video. Yeah, that's basically it, really. I mean, I don't know what he's going to be doing tomorrow. I don't really give a shit. I just like doing these like yearly reviews on this sort of thing. But yeah, I'm still not going to be doing monthly recaps on Chris Chan. I'm just gonna keep doing these end of year recaps. I think they flow a little bit better. But yeah, that has been it for this video. Tomorrow will be my yearly review. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.